Wild Bear wasn't Wild Bear before enterprise funding. So Wild Bear was made up of companies, Fury Productions, which I ran, Absolutely Wild Visuals, which Bettina Dalton ran, and then Bear Cage, which was Michael Tier and Serge Wu. We were all separate companies, and it was a two-stroke process. Fury Productions applied for the first ever inaugural enterprise. I got shortlisted, but didn't get over the line. So the next year I went in, with a media consultancy agency and ended up merging with Bettina Dalton, and through enterprise we became Wild Fury. So we were Wild Fury for 3 years. That was a really important step for me, from being based in Brisbane to be connected to a Sydney-based company at the time was really important. It really escalated my career. Then we looked to merge with Bear Cage, who got enterprise the next year. We were all looking to grow. So we ended up, after a bit of dating with other companies, all got together and clicked, and we merged to become Wild Bear Entertainment. Enterprise means a lot to Wild Bear because all the companies that are the group, the Wild Bear Group, got enterprise at different times, but we've come together as enterprise companies to be who we are today. So enterprise was a really important foundation, fund and business initiative that sort of preempted us being Wild Bear, but took us on that journey. We're all like-minded business executives driving in the same direction. So enterprise was a critical part of us joining up and becoming who we are today. Enterprise wasn't just about Australian market either. We became recognised. You get the stamp of being an enterprise company, and that was really important, and it was recognised overseas. People went, oh, you're an enterprise company. So there was really quite a prestige and an acknowledgement that you'd worked to that point and been awarded this funding and this growth strategy. People took you seriously, and that was really important as well. So getting enterprise was more than just the money, it was also the recognition. It's not so much the projects, it was the infrastructure. What it allowed us to do was to grow. We were strategic. Tina did wildlife. I did people. We merged and we didn't cross over each other's market. We were able to expand our market relationships quickly as a company. And the same with going then on to Wild Bear. They did history. They had post-production, we had an archive library. So we suddenly became a vertical company. So yes, enterprise allowed us to really take advantage of the skills we already had at hand, but then to sort of vertically integrate that into sort of cost-effective pitching, development, production. It just all fell into place. Recent highlights include working with Creve Stenders to produce the Brock documentary for Universal Pictures and ABC, and that got nominated for an ACTA award. We also worked with Elton John and David Furnish and Rocket Man on Hating Peter Tatchell, a documentary with director Chris Amos that premiered at Raindance, that has gone on to be picked up by Netflix, so that was an incredible journey. Having offices in Sydney, Brisbane, Canberra has its challenges, but it has its benefits. The benefits are that we all have our individual styles and genres and established relationships that we have in the marketplace. So we have our own teams there, but also we get to live where we want to live. But these days with Zoom and all the meetings, we catch up all the time, but we also get to tap into state and territory screen funding. We get to meet a broader range of people and get projects pitched to us, but we've since expanded into Melbourne. We're doing some work out of a Melbourne office, and we've got an office in Dunedin and a sales office in London. So we've got quite a big footprint there. Enterprise just allows you to get a business vision, get it down on paper, get some finance behind it, and make it happen. And you just couldn't get that escalation without enterprise. To me, it's critical. It's critical to who I am today. It's critical to who Wild Bear are today. We wouldn't be here without it. It's easy in this industry to be sort of caught up in the creative, and that's amazing, and you need your slate and your business plan to prove how you're going to progress. But it is just putting that rigor, that business rigor on your business plan. When you're coming in, you're competing against other companies, you just want to be looking really good on paper. And I really recommend, for me, getting business advice was important, accounting advice, just understanding business language. I don't want to say treat it seriously, but it's such a big opportunity to treat it with respect.